You know, I realized I never did a studio reveal video, and this is the hallway into the studio with some pictures of, musical acts that I adore, some autograph stuff. But yeah. Door's kind of a pain in the open, so it's this one. Here we go. But yeah, here's the studio. It's a little messy, this corner over here. I didn't have it finished everything. I was going to wait till I did, but life gets busy, and there's a small list of things that still needs done, mainly for the monitoring situation. I got these big ass subs I need to build a box for and place somewhere behind the desk and position correctly. And then I'm going to replace the drivers of my HS8s. And yeah, so this is like throw all corner of projects to be worked on. Mini split, big cloud and back. I got my treatment all over the room. These doors are thick. One side of treatment, and the other side is several inches of different materials for soundproofing. But yeah, this is my little studio I built, room within a room, soundproof. I figured today I'll go ahead and walk through. It's a little messy in here, excuse that. I got microphones set up and guitars hung and just random stuff sitting around. But yeah, 7-string, 6-string. And here is the mic booth, which is not closed all the way, but anyhow. These heavy doors just kind of just sit there. Big, thick, DIY made doors. And then here is the mic booth. You can walk in here and do your vocals, and little monitor mixer. You can control your levels from your mic and return from reverb and delay and the mix back from the computer. I got 3 main mic selections in here I like to choose from that are totally different. The Aston Origin, love that mic. I got a shootout in a session next to a TLM, I think it was 103 or something, and it's almost indistinguishable. The TLM was just slightly warmer on the bottom, but I prefer the Aston Origin. The Aston Stealth, I like it for effects and background vocals and, heavily distorted vocals. It's fun to play with. Neat King B, good old cheap mics. This thing's pretty good. It's warm, not very, it's hard to explain. It's a very warm mic and is not too pokey with the transients, but it does have good detail and low noise. Anyhow, a monitor in here so I can monitor stuff. I'm eventually going to put a big bass trap behind all this, hide those wires too. I just haven't done it yet. One of the things I need to do, here's a cloud I built in here with lighting. And up in here, that's actually, absorption too, several inches before it hits the ceiling. And I haven't done this, which is the air exchange, which is I've been having a hard time finding the right, I was wanting something that was like a vent, but I want to completely close, like 100% close so you don't hear this. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to completely close. I'm going to build a box all this in, and I want a vent of some sort that has 100% seal, so when I open and close it, it actually, is silent. And it's good for pulling air out of here, when it gets warm in here with the singer. I got a bowl and a hat. I've been sticking in there when they do vocals. And it's silent enough. It does the trick. So, anyhow. And then at the back of the mic booth is my trashy server closet. Got my computer hanging out underneath the steps. Eventually, I'm going to finish the inside of this. I'm going to put an air exchange in here and all that. I just haven't. That's just one of the many things I need to work on. But yeah, I got a dresser in here with microphones and junk in it, hard drives over the years. This is a mess, but I understand it, so it's fine. It's an eyesore, but thankfully it's hidden all the time, my AVB network. You know, this is the drum corner with speakers. I haven't bought a stand for that second one yet. I only got that second, what do you call it? Drum controller, trigger controller, whatever you call it, a DM10, just to trigger a few extra cymbals. So there's a monitor station, throw on headphones and go. And I like to do headphones in here opposed to speakers. I mean, it's not that I'm trying not to be loud. It just gets rid of, you know, the natural latency from the distance from the speakers. And I feel like it makes me and others play a little bit tighter. They can hear the mix a little bit more creatively, get in the groove a little bit more creatively. I need to sweep that thing. It's pretty dirty. Anyhow, this has been the cheap iPhone reveal of my studio. A skull pick holder my old lady got me. And some work-related stuff, but yeah. The lady thought this was head in here belonged in here, so I was like, yeah, I'll entertain it. It looks cool. Eventually, another rack's going to go over there, but you know, one thing at a time. Oh, and another thing I need to work on in here. If you look in these corners, you can see the wire feeding the light. It goes up to the top part of the cloud. It runs along the sides. I need to trim that out and hide that. So it's not done. It's never going to be done, probably. But you know, it was in this state a couple years ago, and I just haven't done a video and haven't finished it. So life gets busy, and it is what it is. So hope you enjoyed.